The Writing Stop Shop, Workstations by Miss Perkins. Welcome to the Writing Stop Shop, where you will write, read, edit, revise, create, and learn. Let's meet the group. Introduction, hook with your thesis statement, body paragraphs supporting details, can't forget the other twin body paragraphs supporting details, and conclusion, wrap it up, your counter argument. Introduction. Begin your introduction with the hook that grabs your reader's attention and introduces the general topic. Here are some suggestions on how to create a hook. State an interesting fact or statistic about your topic. Ask a rhetorical question. Reveal a common misconception about your topic. Or set the scene of your story: who, when, where, what, why, and how. If you look to the right, you will see an example of an introduction paragraph. Highlighted in red, we have the hook. Highlighted in light blue, you have the focus, topic, and context. And of course, highlighted in dark blue, you have the thesis statement. What else for your intro? Number 1, state your focus topic. After your hook, write a sentence or two about the specific focus of your paper. What is your paper about? Why is this topic important? This part of the introduction can include background information on your topic that helps to establish its context. Number 2, state your thesis. Finally, include your thesis statement. The kind of thesis you include depends on the type of paper you are writing, but in general, your thesis should include your specific topic, your main point about that topic, the points of discussion you will include in your paper. Your thesis should be clear and easy to find. Most often, it is the last sentence of the introduction. Body paragraph. Choose a side and stay there. Y'all know that caption y'all be using. Choose a side and stay there. It is very imperative that you choose the side you're going to use in your persuasive essay and stick to that side throughout the paragraph and throughout the whole entire essay. Develop a topic sentence. Provide evidence to support your topic sentence and overall argument. Add your own analysis and interpretation. Conclude, revise, and proofread. Body paragraphs of an essay contain topic sentences and evidence that supports the thesis statement. This evidence can be in the form of examples and facts that illustrate and support the topic sentence. In addition, the body paragraph can include supporting evidence from one or more texts. This is called textual evidence. For example, a writer can use other articles and books to support his or her assertions in the essay. Conclusion. A conclusion works to remind your reader of the main points of your paper and summarizes what you want your reader to take away from your discussion. Consider these tips when writing your conclusion. Begin with your rephrased thesis statement to remind your reader of the point of your paper. Summarize the points you made in your paper and show how they support your argument. Tie all of the pieces of your paper together. Tell your reader what the significance of your argument might be. Why is this discussion important? Do you want your reader to think differently, question something, or perform some action? Make a recommendation of what your reader should do with the information you just gave them, or share the importance of the topic. If you look to the left, you see an example of a conclusion paragraph. Beginning in the dark blue is your rephrased thesis statement. Highlighted in the light blue, the summary of main ideas within the paper. And in the red, the significance of the argument. Can I see the outline? Of course you can see the outline. Here is an example of the outline of your essay. Introduction, of course, body, conclusion. In between, the hook, question, fact, observation, etc. Thesis, claim. Make sure you understand the prompt. This sentence drives your entire essay. What's your body? 1 to 2 strong reasons that support your thesis and claim. Explain your reasons with proof and evidence. Use transition words to connect your thoughts. Look at your list. And last but not least, conclusion, the counter argument, call to action, summary statement, potential solution. Tell your audience what they should think or do. Here is the prompt breakdown. Number 1, what type of essay are you writing? Persuasive, of course. Number 2, quote, introduction to prompt, possible hook. Number 3, question to think about, not the prompt. Number 4, this is the prompt. Remember what I stated in the beginning. Pick a side and stay there, okay? It is better too. That is your thesis. The opposing side is your counter argument. If you follow the arrows, you will see the examples. Let me show you the parts a little closer. Written composition, persuasive argumentative essay. Read the information in the box. Use this for your hook. The COVID-19 pandemic has not ended and is in fact getting worse. While public schools are major contributors to the spread of COVID-19, young people are still expected to attend school and receive a quality education. Think carefully about the following question. Question to only think about. Let's follow the arrow. What should an ISD do to help prevent further spread of the virus and still provide a quality education for students? The possible options are all remote learning, hybrid learning, or all students on campus for face-to-face instruction. Write an essay stating your opinion whether schools should be all remote, hybrid, or in person in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. This is your prompt. Hopefully this helps. Don't forget your word choice. Transition for words, words for essays. Remember, in class I always scream about transition words. Transition words usually set the tone of the paragraph. However, of course, for example, because, in addition, furthermore, and etc. Also, remember your word choice. Your word choice brings out the vocabulary in your story and also to the reader. Revising and editing. Let's not forget arms and cups. A stands for add sentences and words. R, remove unneeded words or sentences. M, move a sentence or word placement. S, substitute words or sentence for others. Let's look at the edit side, cups. C, capitals, sentences, names, places, months, titles, I. Usage is for you. Match nouns and verbs correctly. Punctuation. We can't forget that punctuation. That is the number one problem when writing our essays. And also spelling. Check all words. Use your resources. Let's look to the right. Editing is on a sentence level addressing problems with spelling, grammar, punctuation, or word choice. It's one-sided. The editor writes comments and corrections on the paper and returns the paper to the writer. An editor looks for mistakes and fixes them. An editor places value on writing. Also focuses on the paper as a product. Revising deals with the paper as a whole, considering strengths and weaknesses, arguments, focus and organization, support and voice, as well as mechanical issues. It's dialogue based. The purpose or revision is to ask questions, expanding ideas, and challenging arguments which require discussion between the writer and the reader. Focuses on the writer in the process of writing and increasing the writer's understanding of the paper's strengths and weaknesses. Clarifies and focuses the writer's arguments by defining terms, making concessions and counter arguments, and using evidence. This may involve moving or removing entire paragraphs, extending or narrowing ideas, rewriting vague or confusing text, and adding to existing paragraphs. Some words you need to remember: denotation, plot structure, setting, diction, archetypes, fragments, simple sentences, conflict, tone, voice, evidence, audience, author's purpose, transitions, run-on sentences, point of view, summary, simile, metaphor, personification, imagery, counter-argument, symbolism, supporting details, meter, rhyme scheme, irony, pronouns, idiom, syntax, theme, illusion, imply, figurative language, drama, poetic devices, and analogy. Thank you. Do you have any questions for me? If not, let's whoop on STAAR and knock them out.